have the thing out the other way.
We didn't? All right, let's... Sorry, guys. Give me a second. We're going to bring these back in. I can't really see. All right, you good?
Yeah.
All right. First and foremost, I want to thank everyone who is in here, and also to the Jefferson County law enforcement. They have been more than helpful. They've been with us every step of the way throughout this whole week. Well, the past 3 days we've been here. 2 days. Yeah. We came in searching for Karen Adams, and we also had a Charles Hanlon case. With Charles Hanlon case, I dove on it about, what was it, 5 months ago, 4 months ago? In November. I dove on this truck. All the identification. When we were searching in Steubenville Marina, Jefferson County contacted us about a truck to look for. Keep an eye out on it. When we started sonar in that area, we were able to locate what was expected to be a extended cab truck. So when I dove on it, at that time my suit had a leak. I was able to verify that it was an F-250. I wasn't able to get any other verification to know if this was Charles Hanlon's truck or not. From there, I did take another dive the next day. Still no luck on that. This time, with Britt's help, Britton from Depths of History. If you guys haven't checked him out, I highly suggest you check his channel out, and please subscribe, because he's been a beast today. Super awesome. He dove on, how many vehicles did you dive on today?
Three
or no? You dove on you dove on 4 vehicles.
4 vehicles.
You don't even know how many vehicles you dove on.
Well, successfully
dove. The current was super strong. I have never been on that Ohio River the past 2 or 3 times and fought that much current. Who was the police? Toronto Police Department. Fire Department was there the whole time. Benwood Fire Department, but Toronto Fire Department gave us this super long drag that we can hook on cars and make a tight line.
It's incredible.
After the 3rd or 4th attempt, even me and him both, we couldn't keep on the magnet line and go down without tearing it off. Like we couldn't fight the current. So with the drag, we were able to make a tight line on Green's Towing's truck, and we were able to feed the cables down, try to recover the vehicles. He recovered another rear end, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh, it was a front end. It was the rear end.
We talked about yesterday before you talk about today.
I'm going to talk about yesterday about what we got.
Navigator.
The Navigator and Charles Hanlon.
Okay. Sorry. That was my fault. I skipped today, or we were talking about today. So yesterday we were able to dive on a Navigator, and we were able to recover that. You and I both dove on it and secured it, and we were able to pull it up. Green's Towing. I want you guys, if we could put a link in the description, or a link in the chat room here, I want you guys to go over there and show Green's Towing some love. They've been here for the past 2 days now?
Yes.
All day long, and
donated
their time and brought the rotator out. With that, we were able to recover the Navigator, take it out of the water. Due to where the truck was sitting, we knew that we had to get the Navigator out of the way to be able to recover the truck of interest in a timely manner, and also in one piece, because I'd say 50 feet out from the wall. Would you say 50 to maybe 100 feet?
Maybe 100 feet. Not even that, probably 75 feet.
Yeah, well, let's go right in the middle. From the middle, we had the navigator in the way.
Yes.
So we were able to pull that out. And I'm going to tell you what, that rotator had no issue pulling that out.
Oh, it was incredible.
It was just like,
awesome.
I thought it broke off. And he was just like, eh. I'm like, do you even have anything on you? He's like, yeah. He just pulls it right out. Yeah. Awesome. It's going to be an incredible episode. He's going to have an episode on it as well. It was really neat to see Green's towing at work. Like, he was amazing. Yes. So with that, we were able to, since we weren't able to fight the current as well, we decided to send me out there to get the truck. We made the tight line. That's when we figured out about the that drag.
Yes.
We were able to make a tight line, and I told him, I said, let me go out there and I will try to see if I could fight the current without having to do much kicking.
Yes.
So we were able to tight line all the way out to the truck. We were able to hook it up, and it went very smoothly. I do want to give my condolences to the family that was there, that I wasn't able to speak to afterwards. It was an honor to work for them and to bring Charles's truck out of the water. With that being said, the truck is in a protective area, and the FBI and the BCI is going to sift through and further. It's a part of the puzzle that has been brought back to life to see if we can figure out what happened to Charles. So
I mean, the whole way it came together, though, like from the moment Green's Towing brought the truck there, put it on the tarp, then we got there, and they're looking in a place that we didn't even think to look at when we first were looking for the VIN number.
Yeah. Well, actually, that was where the VIN.
Really?
That was where the VIN was. That's where we wanted to look, and we did look. But what the issue was is it's been in there for 23 years.
Exactly.
So they had to kind of like cut out the rust, and then they had to take all those zebra mussels off because it was full of zebra mussels. And the truck was in very bad condition, as you see on the thumbnail.
Yes.
But they were able to verify that is indeed Charles Hanlon's truck. So that was.
I mean, but just to see the sheriff's like happiness come across, like just to know that it was finished, it's solved, just to know that like they literally got the message about the VIN number and what it was, and they were comparing it, and every single digit was just like another oh my gosh. Like it didn't seem to me like real life almost. It seemed like something like surreal. Like you're putting together pieces to a puzzle, and mind you, I'm thinking about too, 23 years old. This is as old as me. This went in the water when I was born. So to think about that, and think about the fact that this case is solved, and 23 years down the road, I would be here with you all today talking about this incredible event. I mean, it's just it's so much to think about. I was emotional. Everybody was emotional, and I think there were a lot of tears of joy, though.
Yes. Too. So, as of right now,
excuse the rain. The rain noise.
I can't make the rain stop. So, as of right now, they're for sure if there are remains in this truck. That is why the FBI and the BCI is investigating and going to sift through everything. But I will. But it is his truck that has been brought out. Lindsay, what is your feelings towards this recovery that we did?
I think it's just as far as we've provided some answers to the family, and I am, pretty honored to be able to help put another piece of the puzzle together. for something that Sheriff Abdullah had started while there's still an Abdullah in office.
Yes, Fred Abdullah, you know, his passing and his son taking over has been, his son has shown so much support to us. I cannot tell you guys how much support that has been given. We just got finished
Seriously.
eating. We just got finished eating dinner with the family, with Sheriff Abdullah and his family,
Yes.
and thank you also for that. Captain Lamonte, I said that wrong. Joey. I'm not gonna. Okay, so Captain told me to call him Joey. So everybody from Benwood Fire Department, Greens Towing, Toronto Fire Department, thank you for donating that hook, that drag. That's going to come in handy for our future endeavors. Again, this guy was a beast today and yesterday. Like, I have never seen him work so hard at something. Like, I said, okay, we did have an issue when you pulled out the Toyota today. Well, we tried to pull it out.
Tried, yes.
So you can tell them about that on that one.
So I went down on this vehicle and I was able to reach the bottom, like where the car was, with the magnet still hooked onto the car, which was crazy because it's the only vehicle I was able to reach, like with the magnet line and everything, just because the current was so bad. And as you saw, you know, they got the grappling hook and it just changed everything. But when I got down on the car, I tied the magnet to the mirror, went around, tried to check for any sort of emblem, and I could not find anything. I found out the color was red, and I came up and told Jacob, I was like, I don't know the make of the car, and Lindsay, I was like, I don't know the make of the car, but I need a second opinion. And that's when Jacob came to the rescue and in the back of the trunk found this Toyota symbol.
Yeah, so I wasn't even talking about that. What I was talking, it was, ew. Here, hold on. There's a towel.
No, it's fine. No, just don't worry. Just keep going. I got it.
So with that, we're still continuing to search for Karen Adams, and when he had came up, there's a vehicle in there that's red, and I knew of a vehicle from the last time we dove that was red, and I tried to explain, you know, hey, I did dive on a red car, but I had forgotten exactly where it was. So I'm like, we're all thinking,
let's tell about what happened today when I went to the second. So when I went to the second car, after that car, I dove down. The magnet was detached, and I was trying to find the path that it took from the car, because you can kind of see where it like drags along the bottom and stuff. And I found a Ruger pistol.
Yes, he did find a gun.
Pretty funny.
he believe it or not, he did pull up. When he came up, he was like, I couldn't find the car, but I found this. I'm like, are you kidding me?
So they took it into evidence, or well, they said it didn't come back to anything.
Yeah. So with what we were talking about with the red car on that issue was like, we had thought we had possibly may have found Karen Adams. So I got dressed, we went down and we searched, and that's when we found the Toyota. But I mean, that's irrelevant. I just know that this guy has worked his butt off, because I took one dive today. He took 5, 6, maybe even 7. So he really showed a lot of initiative and a lot of honor to actually help out and push. So I am really proud of you.
Thank you so much, Jacob. I appreciate it.
And I'm proud of you for kicking my butt and yelling at me all day. She was the pusher today. There's a lot of obstacles that we had to get over to try to see if we could pull some of these vehicles out. I just wanted to bring this to you guys to say thank you for allowing us to be able to be on the road and try to help these families out. I know Britton, he's going to be going home in about a week. Hopefully he takes what we have shown him and applies that to further investigations, further cases that he works down south.
Yes.
So
I've really learned so much through this trip, and more so than that, I've learned how to successfully work alongside law enforcement in every situation. And Jefferson County was the utmost best department I've ever worked with in my life. It was incredible every step of the way. I mean, we get there, and immediately the sheriff says, open the back of the truck, and we open the back of the truck, and there's literally 13 huge I'm talking about sandwiches like this big, a fruit platter, there was cookies. Like they really welcomed us to the town, and they were really, really amazing. So showed a lot of support, which was great.
So, with everything, I know we've talked a lot about today's dives and stuff. We kind of got off of the topic of Charles. With doing that, it is an honor to help the family. I spoke with them individually, and they were very, very receptive to us. They were thanking us left and right, but please, if you're watching this, please don't thank us. It was an honor to work for you guys. I know Lindsay and I and Britton, we will do anything and everything and won't stop until we complete it.
That's the truth.
These guys have worked their butts off. It has been a disaster of a day with the rain and everything and the currents. It's just, I can't thank Britton enough for the work that he's put towards it. And Lindsay yesterday had all my gear put together, had it all laid out, had everything ready, on top of doing a camera and on top of yelling at me every step of the way because I sometimes get off kilter. And I just wanted to say thank you for not killing me. She does keep the chaos in order. If it wasn't for her, I really think that there would be a lot more chaos.
Yes.
They would be. So with that being said, guys, we have been, I don't even know. Like it's been
I'm like replaying each day in my head. It just seems like a flash. Like we get there, we dive, we film, we record, and then all of a sudden it's dinner time. Yeah. And then it's bedtime, and then we do it again the next day. Yeah. And it's awesome. It's amazing. I love every second of it, but it does seem like the days go by like super quick.
Yeah, so it's time we wake up till the time we shut our eyes. We're working on these cases while we're on the road.
Yes.
It's because of you guys and your support. Either it doesn't even matter if you guys donate, what you guys do watching, what you guys do, sending us messages and sending us, even mail in the post office at my P.O. box. Guys, all that support, I take everything that I get and I keep pushing forward and I never give up. And again, if it wasn't for this one over here, 9 months ago, 10 months ago, I think I would have given up. So it means everything to me for all you guys to show us support. And please, if you guys haven't, check out Britton's channel, Depths of History. We're gonna close this out, but I just want to say thank you so much for all your support.
Yes, and about the what's happening.
So
what's happening?
So tomorrow it is still on. We are going to take a few dives in the morning to finish off what we started today. We have been searching again for Karen Adams. We are searching every single vehicle, if I dove it or not, from the beginning of this case and all the vehicles I have searched, we have marked from one buoy all the way to the end of Steubenville Marina. We know that uh, we're almost positive there's 13 vehicles there. If
6 more.
if anyone doesn't know about the sonars, sometimes it can be looking like a vehicle. So we're going to mark everything we have seen. We're going to mark them tomorrow and try to dive them. I think we have approximately 6 more left, and I'm hoping and praying that that if Karen is in the water, she's in one of those vehicles.
I really.
The family has reached out. I spoke with all the family members, and it's an honor to work for them, and I'm glad that they are receptive to us and are able to give us the information to try to help bring her home. It's been 15 years.
Last month was the 15-year anniversary of her disappearance.
She needs to come home. Her family needs to know where she's at. If you guys have any information, feel free to contact us at chaosdivers.com. Contact Britton at depthsofhistory.com. We will be having the meet and greet from 2 to 6 tomorrow at the pavilion up on top of Steubenville Marina. Please, if you're in the area, Steubenville, Ohio, Steubenville Marina, please stop by just to say hi. I really want to meet the folks in the Ohio Valley and the surrounding areas. Or if you guys are traveling, I would love to meet you.
Yeah, seriously.
And I know his Depths of History is the same way. We're anxious to meet you guys. It's going to be a little bit of a break from the hard work we've been doing for the past 2 weeks. And thanks again, guys. I'm going to open it up for about 5 minutes for questions real quick. It's just going to be super quick. We're going to take a couple questions and then we're going to get off of here. Is there any on here already people have been asking?
So if you're excuse me, if you're typing a question, type QQQ before your question. It helps us kind of determine what questions to answer.
I don't someone had asked for the address to the marina. I can't find like a physical address, but if you type in Steubenville Marina, it pops up and it will take you.
I saw it on Google Maps. Google
Yeah.
Maps has it. So if you search it up in
Okay.
Google Maps, it'll show you the location where it is.
Yeah, it just didn't. I couldn't find like a physical address to type in.
So this question, Lindsay, are you doing okay? You looking? She's exhausted.
Yeah, I'm exhausted, and it just, I just really want to find Karen. I'm tired of telling her family that I found others, but not her. So I'm just kind of past that point now.
Rachel, there's
guys, please.
There's nothing that we need. We just would love to see you guys. I'm going to take this and we're going to close this out. So thank you.
You said.
I understand.
You can give him time.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a lot of pressure, guys, and I appreciate your support.
I think you missed a couple. You scroll out.
I did miss a couple, but have you looked any other Iowa cases?
I think we're doing an Iowa case, if I remember correctly, in June. But that one's something that kind of going in 1 or 2 locations that it's been narrowed down to through investigations, and we'll be covering that.
How's the motorhome working out? it's great, but it is a
Disaster right now.
Like the mud, the water, it's a disaster because of all the rain today.
Yeah.
But working wise, it's been amazing. When is there going to be a meet and greet in Georgia? That'd be a question for him because I'm not for sure. we don't know yet. That's something. Have you ever had to dive deep enough? You had to use mixed gases. That is a tri-mix. That is a specialty course, and no, I have not. I have not taken the decompression stops, the courses on that. There's a lot of things that go into tri-mix, and there's no reason for me to even be down that deep currently as we speak. So in future, I do hope that I will be able to advance in my training. There was a question in here. How do currents affect your sonaring or searching? It affects it really bad when we don't have anything to hold on to and we're trying to kick our hardest. Like I have been in current that strong, but I've always had something to hold on to.
Yeah.
While kicking.
Mm-hmm.
But this one was just ridiculous.
Nothing.
Like we had nothing. Like the magnet would just come off, and then we would go down, and we couldn't find the car again.
Well, you go like you try to go like 5 feet in front of the magnet to hopefully find the car, and then you're like, at that point, you're just walking around aimlessly at the bottom.
Okay, 2 more questions, and we're gonna get out of here. We've got to get in here and get some supplies. Have I been replaced as a second diver? Absolutely not, Ride or Dive. You're my Ride or Dive. Yeah, you're my Ride or Dive. You'll always be my partner, Eric. Eric Ride or Dive is on YouTube also. He is my second diver. He is my third diver. How about that?
Hey, heck yeah.
I am super proud of how he has done that. So other than that, guys, we're exhausted.
So tired.
When's the next meet and greet? I can't tell you about that. I don't know.
If anyone wants to bring me a 5-hour energy tomorrow, I might need it.
Oh, you're gonna mess up on that one.
Why?
How much more stuff can we put in this RV?
Just one person, please. Oh my god, I do like 5-hour energy.
Food, we do not need food. Alicia has hooked us up with some food. It's been amazing the support that we've gotten, especially from Jefferson County feeding us all the time. Like he's bringing food like every 20 to 30 minutes. Sheriff Abdallah was like, do you need anything? What do you need? Do you need some water? Do you need some Gatorade? They have been really helpful. So with that being said, guys, we're going to get some rest. Thank you again for everyone who's in here. If I didn't say hi to you, hello. I know I've been ignoring the chat a lot. I'm sorry, but we wanted to get this out, and we want to say thank you for your support. Check out Britain at Depths of History, and you want to say, you have anything that you would like to reach out and say?
Just thank you to everyone who's been involved in the last few days, everyone from family, law enforcement, first responders, Greens Towing. Britt, it's been awesome to watch you dive and improve and fight
it.
through. And then, Jacob, for you to take that leadership role in helping Britt and not jumping in and just doing something yourself, like making sure he understands and your progress has been. Your leadership skills have come an incredibly long way and how you communicate, and you make sure to really make sure that you're focusing on that, and because in a stressful situation it's not easy to explain to somebody how you want it done in your head, and it's you've done fantastic, and while you may get a little overheated sometimes, your patience level and making sure that Britt has everything that he needs as your diver in the water
I'm frustrating to instruct. So Jacob did a great job at some point. So I'm frustrating to instruct. I am. I mean, it's true.
With what they're talking about, guys, I did stay on the shoreline today. I did know the water clarity after I dove yesterday. I knew Britain was going to be okay. There's 4 boats out there. I knew Britain was going to be okay. We did have a little not altercation, but we did have a little bit of confusion on the vehicle, but I wanted to clear it just to make sure and do what we had to do because it didn't come out of the water. So as we didn't come out of the water, we wanted to make sure that it wasn't Karen's car. So I dove back down. That was the only time I dove, and he did all the rest. So good job.
Yes, sir.
Keep diving, guys. It's not worth it to stop. With the family of Charles Hanlon, I hope this helps you bring answers to a well-needed resolution. I know that I did speak on Messenger with one of the family members that it meant a lot, and I told them what the message said.
Yes.
And I couldn't even get it out of my mouth as well as I should. So
I mean, I just started tearing up at the whole thing. Seriously, I was just thinking about all this, like the movement, and I wouldn't be here if it weren't for learning everything with Adventures with Purpose and with Jacob and everything, and they've really been great teachers and great role models, and it's amazing to be a part of. And I'm sorry I'm getting a little bit emotional. It's just, I never thought that I would be in a position to die for a purpose and help people, and it's amazing, and it's hard and it's emotional, but it's worth it, and I want to do it for as many families as we can.
Guys, we're getting off of here. There's a lot of emotions. There's a lot of stress behind
We're tired.
this. We're exhausted. We need to get some rest. So thank you guys again for all your support. Keep diving. It's not where to stop. Keep pushing in life.
I appreciate it, man.
No problem, buddy. So I'm closing now. So you want to?
Thank you guys so much for supporting us with everything we do with this mission, and for allowing this movement to happen and allowing the just having the support. I mean, it's incredible, and the amount of people we've been able to meet and the cases that we've been able to do. It's been a great experience, an emotional experience, a life-changing experience, and it just really makes me want to do good. Doing good for the community, being a good Samaritan, helping people, like Adventures with Purpose said. In his last live stream, there's 1,700 people that they have marked possibly underwater. And so many people can go out with sonars, fish finders. So many people are out on their boat. I saw like literally 5 or 6 people after us get in their boat with sonar, and they're not looking for cars, they're looking for fish. But you can spot something huge like that too on sonar, and that's something super important to. And that's and with that being said, that they are getting out there and they are reporting the stuff that they are seeing. So, guys, again, we're gonna close this out. Love each and every one of you. Keep diving. It's not worth to stop.
Love you. Bye.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
And I'll see you later. Well, okay. Sorry, guys, I dropped you. Thank you guys for your support, and I'll see you later.